Welcome to Satya Skills. In this video, let us look into the benefits of GST and see how GST is a better tax system. GST was introduced as a part of tax reforms in India to overcome the inefficiencies and problems of complicated indirect tax system that was existing in India. The major problems with old tax system in India was multiple taxes under indirect tax system. For example, excise duty at the manufacturing level, VAT on sale of goods in the state, CST interstate sales, export import duties on exports and imports, service tax on taxable services, octroi on goods that enter into the state for sale, entry tax imposed by states on goods from other states, luxury tax, entertainment tax, lottery tax, etc., etc. Many were there. So, what were the problems? Multiple taxing at multiple stages, confusion on taxes to be paid, tax on tax was a burden on taxpayers, no uniformity in tax rates, no clear distinction between goods and services, very narrow base for tax system, less transparency, heavy tax burden that resulted in high price of goods, sometimes tax paid exceeded cost of product, and all these resulted into the searching for escaping tax. How GST can overcome these limitations? GST policy makers described GST as taxpayer friendly tax system because of its simplicity. GST is beneficial to the government, to the tax administrative authorities, taxpayers who are maybe producers, sellers, suppliers, consumers, etc. It is better because GST eliminated multiple taxing that adds burden to taxpayers. The most important one is nationwide uniformity. This is the greatest benefit of GST. Double taxing is eliminated to the maximum extent. GST widened the tax base that can create better tax revenue to the government, enhanced the number of indirect taxpayers. GST increased government revenue. It encourages comfortable trade throughout the country. Buyers and sellers of different states need not pay heavy and different taxes now. Uniformity in rates reduce the chances of evasion of tax. Simplified procedure is a help to tax authorities and also to the taxpayers. Prices of goods and services are reduced to the that reduce the tax burden of both sellers and buyers. Remember that. Then single and transparent tax on value addition is the greater benefit to sellers. Motivation to new entrepreneurs to start new units of manufacturing and trade. GST harmonized the levy and collection of taxes under GST and SGST. Confusion of different taxes, different rates, different procedures that created lots of gaps for illegal actions that were erased after the introduction of GST. But still, the other side of coin, some problems are still there. Still, all taxpayers are not completely aware of GST procedure. Taxpayers are resisting to sudden change. Traders are adding additional costs in the name of GST and adding burden to consumers who are not aware of what really GST is. Filing of multiple returns is still a problem, especially to small business. Previously, they used to fill once in 3 months, but now it became a regular one. Within a month they have to do 2-3 times. Taxes at different stages is confusing traders as they do not maintain proper records and data. Under GST, exporters are not much benefited as they have to pay GST and then apply for refund. And then big business units felt that the administration costs increased after GST. One of the complaints is that after GST, there is increase in cost of services due to higher rates of taxes on different services. But we can conclude that GST is definitely a better approach, a better method compared to the old tax system, which was very complicated and complex. That is all in this